82.70 for Mr. Georgiev.
Let's fight.
And round number 1 is underway from the Durban ICC.
To watch out for those big windmills that
Nyembwe
loves to throw those big punches. Georgiev in the clinch though, and now Nyembwe is looking for the takedown, and he gets it quite easily. Georgiev showing his strength, gets the reversal, and he's straight into mount.
This could be a very, very bad position for the Iron Man.
Some big shots landed by Georgiev. Nyembwe is just trying to tie him up here. He wants to get this thing back standing, and Georgiev, ton of time to work. He's going to have to watch the back of the head with those punches as Georgiev.
Striking from the bottom, staying busy is Nyembwe. Not the ideal place to be. He needs to explode. He needs to get out of this position because Georgiev, this is something that he trains often. You can guarantee it as the elbows start to rain down from the Bulgarian beast.
He just has to try and separate ever so slightly, push an arm through, get distance between the two of them, and now he's doing that. Bad spot. He's going to look to finish here as Georgiev. He's going to give up his back as Nyembwe.
Not a good spot for Nyembwe.
Both of the hooks are
basically
in.
landing in every horrible position that he could be in, he has been in. Wow.
Nyembwe with the reversal, but Georgiev is not letting go of his back. He's got that over under control, and that's the important bit. Still got the one hook in.
Nice resilience, though, by Nyembwe to explode and try to reverse, but now he has taken some heavy shots to the right side of his head. But they call him an Iron Man for a reason.
Trying to get back to his feature.
Relentless
Great.
with the ground and pound strikes.
And great control by Georgiev as well. He has not given up this position where a lot of guys could. Now
Nyembwe trying to get out the back.
trying to escape out the back, but Georgiev's going to try and transition into an armbar, and he does that successfully.
Nyembwe powers
Good
out
strength.
and takes side control. He better get up at this point. He does not have the grappling prowess to hang with Georgiev. Although he does have good positioning right now, this is an opportunity for him to get out of danger and maybe take this fight back to the feet.
Good sprawl by Nyembwe, but
Oh,
gives up the position, and again just wailing on him now as Georgiev. 45 seconds remain of this very first round.
That was his chance right there, Dirk, to bring that thing back to the feet and to establish himself. He cannot hang on the ground with Georgiev.
Not with Georgiev with his top position. He's throwing those short punches, but those things have a ton of power in them.
Oh, 100%.
And he's getting through the defenses. That's the big part.
That one landed hard.
He's not landing on the shoulder, where you'll see a lot of guys from this position will just throw and they'll land on the shoulder, land on the chest. Georgiev is hitting the head just about every time he swings.
As you can see, him trying to cover up, using his shoulder, using anything to block the strikes of Georgiev. The Bulgarian beast continues to ride the back of Nyembwe. This round's going to come to an end, but it was all Georgiev.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt about that.
If you're in the corner of Nyembwe, you have to be telling him, keep this thing on the feet, because you have nothing
takedown
for him on the ground.
Avoid the takedown. And he was actually the one that shot in for the takedown and got it to the ground. And Georgiev just very, very easy reversal. Nice butterfly hook in with that reversal, swivel of the hips, and then just the top control that he showed for the duration of this round. I think that is really the most important thing here. And he kept on landing. He tried 1 or 2 submissions. He felt it wasn't on, and then he just kept on pounding him.
You're right. Take a look at our GNC Corner Cam, the official sports nutrition partner of the Extreme Fighting Championships, available at Clicks. That's Nyembwe.
I expect Nyembwe to actually come out here in the second and swing wildly.
Ready, Didier? Georgie, ready? Let's go.
And here we go, round number 2 underway here. This round brought to you, as always, by Bear Claw Energy Drink. Unleash the power of the bear.
Big confidence boost for Georgiev. He's got to have to keep those hands up, though. And now in the clinch, he's going to work here. Nice knees by Georgiev, mixing it up from the head to the body. Uses that Muay Thai plum well, and now some distance between the two of them again.
Georgiev setting him up. Beautiful body kicks.
Big wild swings by Nyembwe, and if those landed, that could have been trouble. That's what he's going to have to be careful for.
And that's what we talked about.
You drop your hands, it takes one. These small 5-ounce gloves mean absolutely nothing when someone with that sort of power comes through.
And here he goes, Nyembwe looking for that takedown again. Probably not his best position.
And Georgiev is doing everything right now. He's pressing down on the head. He's got the control.
Nyembwe has to do what he does well, and that is brawl. You got to make this a brawl. You can't try to make this a grappling match. And telling him just give it up, back out, and make this thing a stand-up war.
Absolutely. Nyembwe needs to try and push off and get distance between the two of them. Just separate and do something here. It's all Georgiev at the moment. Looks like he's committed to that takedown. He's got that single, and he's not letting go of it, and Georgiev is landing the small little punches now. We saw him with some big elbows from this position, as well as Nyembwe now tries to drag him to the deck, but he's shown some good takedown defense so far as Georgiev.
He's not giving up, but he is eating elbow strikes.
Oh, he's definitely taking damage from this position, no doubt about that. He should certainly let go, reset.
Well, Dirk, he's the Iron Man, so he's going to take the shots, and he's not going to worry about it. And that's what he's doing right now as he continues to push forward.
Well, Georgiev is certainly dominating from this position. And you almost have to wonder, is Pamanum Killerwan going to step in here and try and reset them back to a standing position, because there's not really much happening. I don't think Georgiev can finish from here, and neither can Nyembwe. It looks like Georgiev has opened Nyembwe up. Now some good knees. Moitai Plum engaged, flying knee, landed, but
Nyembwe's not going away though, Dirk. How about that? To survive all that, and now once again attacking the legs.
The only time he's looked dangerous is from those close quarters, especially in the pocket. He's landed 1 or 2 good strikes, but he closes the gap again, looks for that single straight back to where we were. And Georgiev has already opened Nyembwe up, and he's landed some good shots, even from this position where you can't really generate all that much in terms of power. Referee will have a close look here. It has become a bit of a stalemate from that specific situation.
100%. Georgiev has been in control. Even when he's in this precarious position, he's found a way to employ his offense and punish Didier Nyembwe.
This is interesting. It's going to see what sort of onslaught Nyembwe can actually start from here. Now, Georgiev, good kick to the body.
Nyembwe just covering up at this point as Georgiev.
Georgiev is laying it on him. I think Nyembwe is done here.
Yeah, you think so. He's still throwing some big hands, trying to make this thing interesting. We've said it before, all it takes is one, especially from a little powerhouse.
I reckon he's done here. He doesn't seem to have an answer for Georgiev.
Well, he's going to have to be more active on his defense. He can't just sit there and eat shots, or the fight will be stopped.
Georgiev might try and set up for a guillotine here. If he does decide to do it, it will be the arm in there, but it's precious seconds remaining. He's probably just going to land a couple of big shots to take us out into the corner.
Nyembwe, it's impressive how much punishment he can take, because he really can take a lot of shots and still hang in there. You can tell he is very taxed right now. You can tell he's very tired.
Oh, he's not happy.
He has taken damage.
He's certainly not happy at the moment. And certainly, I mean, we've seen some crazy things from judges, but there's no way that Georgiev isn't up 2 rounds to nothing at the moment. You know, you could make the argument that was even a 10-8 round for Georgiev. Not really much in terms of offense from the Nyembwe side. So, going to have to see. Nyembwe's going to have to try and look for that flash knockout here in the third.
No, that's about the only chance that he has at this point. But he still does have a round. He still does have a chance as they bring in some of the medical staff to take a look at the cuts and the bloody face of Nyembwe. Doctor's going to make sure that he is good to continue.
Look at my finger. Look at my finger. Look here. Look at my finger.
Checking his responsiveness, making sure he's not concussed yet. Yeah, mine.
And here we go. As you take a look, they are going to make sure he continue. And this fight is over. Nyembwe.
It looked like the doctor
Had to
stepped in,
give him on the stool.
did the
Too much.
concussion test and just said, sorry, no need for you to continue with this.
I know Nyembwe would have continued fighting, but the doctors step in. They rule that he's not able to compete for that third round, and all credit in the world has to go to Georgiev for putting on a clinic, a striking clinic, a grappling clinic. He was basically doing it all in this fight.
And just patience, absolute patience. He picked his moments, he picked his shots, he didn't overexert himself. He looked like a mature fighter out there tonight, Cyrus.
He really did. And that's scary in this division. I mean, he could really turn into a force to be reckoned with, a title contender at some point. He has all the tools to be that guy. It's our GNC action replay. As you see, just all the punishment. Nyembwe was hanging around, threw a few big looping right hands and left hands, but it just wasn't enough for the onslaught.
This was the story of the fight. Georgiev he picked his shots and he landed some really big explosive strikes. Those knees and the flying knees, those worked. Some great elbows from the top position, great in the clinch as well. And a very, very happy 20-year-old is Georgiev.
He's the Bulgarian beast, and he now has his first win in the EFC. Could be the first of many in his career. Nyembwe did want to continue. He did want to continue fighting. He's going to have to step out and see the doctors. Nyembwe always looking out for the fighter's safety here at the EFC. Such an accomplished medical staff and a great setup here at the Extreme Fighting Championship. Georgiev reigning supreme. GBH looking good. Let's send it up for the official decision with Shane the Duke Wellington.
Ladies and gentlemen, after advice from the doctor, referee Pavan Ramkalawan has called a stop to this contest at the end of the second round, declaring the winner by TKO, Georgie, the Bulgarian beast, Georgiev.
I'm here with you, winner Georgiev. You were really dominant in that fight for you. You must be very happy turning in a performance like that tonight.
I'm very happy, you know. I finally had a chance to prove myself, and I think I'm just starting to do that. This is just the beginning.
Well, you look methodical. I mean, your stand-up was working from that top position that you had. As soon as you got it on the deck, just absolutely dominant.
Oh, for sure. GBH, we won't stop, baby. Look out for Tassan and Sizwe.
Well, congratulations on your victory tonight. We look forward to seeing you again. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Georgiev.
Georgiev getting his first victory here in the EFC and looking very, very impressive. A bright, bright future for that young man. More to come here from Durban at EFC 43.